Moving on to House Bill 5093, which is on page 11, the order of third reading. Senator Villanueva indicates she wishes to proceed. Mr. Secretary, read the bill.
House Bill 5093, an act concerning education, third reading of the bill.
Senator Villanueva.
Thank you, Madam President. House Bill 5093, as amended, provides that individuals who graduated from an Illinois high school may be deemed an Illinois resident for tuition purposes, regardless of whether they establish residency outside of the state before enrolling at an Illinois public institution of higher education. This is a good bill. I'm here to answer questions.
Is there any discussion? Oops. Senator Plummer.
Thank you, Madam President. Question of the sponsor.
She indicates she'll yield.
I appreciate you bringing this bill, Senator Villanueva. I'm trying to get my arms around what this does to costs for in-state students who are trying to pursue their education at some of our universities. Where does Illinois rank, if you know by chance, among the 50 states in terms of costs of in-state tuition today?
Senator Villanueva.
That's a good question, Senator. I don't know off the top of my head, but I can definitely research that and get back to you.
Senator Plummer.
Well, when advocating for legislation that will undoubtedly increase the cost of in-state tuition for students that live in all of our districts, I assume we would first do some background to understand, what the situation is before we push this legislation. Right.
I'm sorry, was that a question, Senator Plummer?
Yeah, so thank you. So right now, it looks like that there's going to be approximately a 20% increase, and we're trying to figure out where that's going to come from, who's going to pay for that, where those costs are going to be covered.
Senator Villanueva.
Senator, I'm not sure where you're getting your information from, but I can tell you that based off of my conversations with universities, the cost is going to be negligible. And, as revenue chair, I got a little something to say about, where money's going.
Senator Plummer.
So all the universities are proponents of this legislation?
Senator Villanueva.
There's no opposition to this bill, Senator.
Senator Plummer.
So I guess my question, Senator, would be this. When you go back to your district and you talk to people in your district who are Illinois citizens who are trying to attend universities of Illinois, how do you explain to them that you just raised in-state tuition for them so that non-citizens and folks from Indiana or folks from Florida or whatever can attend our universities at the same cost that they do?
Senator Villanueva.
Senator, I don't talk in talking points. I have real conversations with my constituents, and I let them know that I fight for everyone that I represent.
Senator Plummer.
To the bill.
To the bill.
Well, I guess I'll talk in talking points here because your real conversations don't seem to be grounded in facts or reality. The fact is, Illinois is 45th out of 50 in the average cost of in-state tuition in the country. Students throughout this state struggle to pay. The facts are readily available. I don't know why we wouldn't have done this sort of research. It's very, very hard, as we've discussed on energy, as we've discussed on property taxes, we've discussed on everything. It's very hard for families in Illinois right now. Affordability is a problem. Affordability among higher education is a real problem. And here we're pushing legislation that is going to drive up the cost of in-state tuition for Illinois families simply so other folks from other states or other countries can attend Illinois universities at the same cost, elevated, same cost of in-state tuition means something. This legislation completely changes the definition of in-state tuition to those who live and work and attend high school in Illinois and hope to go to college here in Illinois. We lose 50% of our students already. Actually, it's slightly above 50% of our students already to out-of-state colleges and universities. Legislation like this will only increase that number. It'll push more of our young minds to other states. And what we've learned, data and facts again, show that once those kids land in other states, at other colleges and other universities, they're very unlikely to come back to the state of Illinois. What this legislation does, it drives up costs for our constituents and our families and our students. And I think that an aye vote would be a real problem for those families that are struggling with affordability, and it would be a real problem for those folks that want to see our universities prosper with Illinois students.
Senator Villanueva to close.
Thank you, Madam President. Yeah. Oh, Leader.
Oh, I am sorry, Leader Lightford. Go ahead.
Thank you, Madam President. To the bill.
To the bill.
Thank you. I rise in support of this legislation, and I want to commend the sponsor for her intuitiveness on this issue, because newsflash for all of us is our kids sure in the hell aren't in the state institutions. So we need children from somewhere to attend our schools. All of the surrounding universities have waived their tuition fees, out-of-state tuition fees. We would not be the first state or the second state or the third state to come on board in doing so. So I don't know what the previous sponsor was talking about. What I would like for us to do is to reform our higher education system, put money in our schools that desperately need to be there before our doors shut. So the argument that we're having on this bill is totally unnecessary. There's proponents from everyone, there's no opponents from anyone, and I recommend an aye vote. Thank you.
Now, Senator Villanueva, would you like to close?
Thank you, Madam President. Look, at the end of the day, I'm hungry. I got a cheeseburger waiting for me. Please vote yes.
The question is, shall House Bill 5093 pass? All those in favor will vote aye, opposed nay. The voting is open. Have all voted who wish? Have all voted who wish? Have all voted who wish? Take the record. On that question, there are 38 voting aye, 19 voting nay, 0 voting present, and House Bill 5093, having received the required constitutional majority, is declared passed.